I'm gonna do my first ever story time. The time I got locked up in Juvie. For real, y'all, I did. And this is just a pre-warning, precaution. Don't do what I did, because I ain't got no bail money to get your ass out. No, but if you're new to this channel, definitely welcome and hit that like, thumbs up, and subscribe button. If you're not, welcome back, you guys. So let me just go ahead and get into my story time on the time I went to Juvie for 2.5 weeks. Okay, so where do I begin? Okay. So at this point, I'm 16 years old, maybe about to turn 17, but I'm 16, just got my first sew in, and I'm feeling myself, you know. So okay. So I'm about 16 years old, feeling myself, just got my first set of sew-ins by Pontu. Shout out, girl, what's up, girl? But anyways, feeling myself, being the normal rebellious teenager, thinking I can do what I want to do. And I basically just told my mom whatever she said do, I did the opposite. That's basically who I was, teenager, my teenage years. But long story short, I was in the kitchen on the phone. I'm talking to my cousin. We in some like deep convo, like funny, like serious stuff. And you know what your mama do when you get on the phone when you're a teenager. Like, I'm like, girl, you expressing easy. What? What he do? Huh? What? What? Girl, cause I'm grown. Girl, you ain't grown. But I was in some deep combo. I was in deep combo with my cousin, and I was in the kitchen. And I took the second phone because my mom, she always embarrassed me. I don't know if y'all ever had that happen to y'all, but every time you're on the phone with anybody, like anybody, into a good conversation or anything, your mama pick the phone up and pick the phone up. Why you on the phone? Get off my goddamn phone right now. Who the hell is you talking to anyway? You better not be talking to no damn boys. That's what they do. So it's just a way of embarrassing. So I knew before she embarrassed me this time to take the phone downstairs with me in the kitchen. So I had both phones in the kitchen with me. So she's just yelling down the stairs. I hear her, but my cousin don't hear her. And I'm just talking like, girl, yes, bitch, we is grown. We is doing it, you know. So I'm on the phone being loud, and my mama told me to mop the floor. So I'm like, what? And I'm still talking, you know, like pretending I didn't hear her. Like, huh? Okay. Like, so then, she must have told me a good 5 times. Like, it was well over enough times to just be dealt with at that point. Like, literally, she told me so many times. And I'm still on the phone, and I'm mumbling under my breath talking. So she come down the stairs. She's like, what did I just tell you? And I just told you to mop that floor. And I had the phone like this, and I was like, I said I was gonna, as soon as I said, it was like, she was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe she did it. I got whoopings before, like, but she did that. Like, she was then she was pushing me. She kept pushing me into the hallway, like towards the door in the laundry room, because we had, okay, our house is set up where the front is the front door, on the right hand side is the bathroom, and the left is the laundry room. And then if you keep coming down the hallway, then on the left is the kitchen. So she pushed me out towards the right, out of the kitchen to the hallway, and then was pushing me and grabbing me at the same time, like pushing me and grabbing me, like, who you think you is? I brought you in this way. I'll take you out this way. Like, she was going in, and I would have too, like, if my child did that to me, you know. But she was going in hard because she like, this the last time you gonna talk to me that way, you know. I bought you in this for, I'll take you out. So anyways, so I just remember her grabbing me like extra close. I'm like, you on my neck, you on my neck. I'm like, Mom, I'm too old for this. I'm like, Mom, I'm too old for this. Don't hit me no more. Don't hit me no more. Like, just talking mad stuff. So I ended up just leaving. I left the house because I said that I felt the situation getting more heated and I didn't want to, number one, be hit on anymore, but number two, provoke the situation anymore with my bad attitude at the time. So I decided to just get some fresh air and walk out. And I'm just walking or whatever. So then next thing I know, she driving outside of me. And I'm just continuously, like, imagine a 16-year-old girl with a hoodie on and just walking in the dark. Like, what's wrong with you? Get back in the house, you know? So I'm walking, I'm just ignoring her. She's like, get in the car. Get in the car. And I'm like, no, I don't wanna. I'm not getting in the car. So then I'm walking up the street, and next thing I know, 2 police officers like pull up, and my mama parked her car like a few feet away from them, and they parked closer to me. So the big guy got out first and approached me, and the smaller, thinner guy, he was tall and slim, and he went to go talk to my mom. So the big guy was like, he didn't even try to talk to me at first. He was like, he didn't even say nothing. He just grabbed me. I was like, bird, don't touch me. I'm like, don't touch me. Get your hands off of me. So then he grabbed me again. I'm like, dude, get your hand, like trying to be real forceful, like, dude, get your hand off of me. So then this nigga tackled me. He tackled me on the hood of his car. And my mom in the back was like, oh, no, don't do it. Don't hurt her. Don't hurt her. And I'm like, are you serious? Is this? And then the other cop came and ran over there, and I'm basically wrestling both of these cops or whatever. So my mom was just crying in the background because she was like, don't hurt her. And I'm just fighting the police like crazy. Like, I don't even know why I did that, like, stupid stuff. But anyways, they finally give me a handcuffs, put me in the backseat of the car, and calm me down or whatever. So then so then the skinny guy, so then the big guy goes to talk to my mom, and the skinny guy talks to me. I guess they're trying to play like a good cop, bad cop thing. So then the skinny guy says, do you have anybody to, that you're going home to? And I said, my sister, my daddy, anybody, but I'm not staying here, you know, because I feel like it's going to be more tension, more heated, and I just don't want to be there. So then he said, okay. So he leaves me in the car and he go over there and talk to my mom. Then they both of the cops come back and they come in the car with me. And the big cop is like, let me tell you something. Who are you going home with? And I said, my mama. I said, not my mama. I'm going home with my dad or my sister. They said, well, look, we can't get a hold of your sister. We can't get a hold of your dad. You're going home with your mama, or your ass going to jail. And I said, take me to jail. And he said, fuck it, fine, let's go. So they pull up. They didn't even say nothing to my mama. Like, they pulled the fuck off with me in the back of the car. And I'm like, I'm in the back of the car and I don't even have a seatbelt on. The back of the car is no cushion. It's hard. And like, it was just the worst ever. Like, the cuffs was tight and I just remember them doing these hard turns, and I felt like they was doing it on purpose because I was in the back seat, and I'm just sliding, I'm just leaning down in the back like, oh my God, shit got real. Like, this ain't no game. I'm a small ass teenager in this big ass world, and I'm going to jail. So I finally get to the police station, and this is where they doing the intake. So I'm sitting there for like a good 30 minutes to an hour just waiting. And they just, when I come in there, they talking mad stuff, like mad stuff. He's like, oh yeah, you know, she got on all this baby fat and the new J's, the new Jordans and shit. Take all of that shit off. Take all of that, just talking mad stuff to me. And I'm like, excuse me, you know? I'm like, you know, thinking I was doing it. And he told me to take what? So then they take me into this room. First they fingerprint me. Then they take me into this room. And then the lady, that's when shit really got like really real to me. The lady comes with a bag and she says, when I tell you to take something off, when I tell you to do something, you do it, period. No questions about it. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. You know? It was a glass window and it was like stopping right here. So I'm like, oh my God, she got real. So she's like, right shoe, left shoe, pant, shirt, underwear. And I'm like, underwear? Oh, my period. And that day was like my bad day. Like it had to be like my second or third day. It was the horriblest period ever. Like, and I wasn't using tampons at that time. I had a big ass diaper pad on and it was just bad. And she's like, I don't care. And then she's like, whatever, let me get another bag for you, hold on a moment. So she got this red bag separate for my underwear. She told me to put that in there, still put that in the bag. And then she said, bra off. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm naked in here. I felt like I felt like crying, you know, because I felt like violated. Really, I did. I felt violated. And then she told me to bend over and squat and cough 3 times. And that was the most for me. That was the most for me. I was like, oh my gosh. So then I got up. And then she gave me my, you know, the inmate clothes or whatever. And then when I was sitting in the room, and it was like a waiting area after I put on my inmate clothes, and she gave me this bucket. It was like a bin, and it had like my toiletries and stuff in there, socks and underwear and stuff in there too, change of stuff, and 1 sheet. And she told me, oh, those nails that you have done, those have to come off. That weave, that's coming out. I had to take out my weave. I had some braids in my hair, French braids or whatever, but it was weave. I had to take that out. I had to take my nails off, my nail polish, my toe polish. Like, I was bare as ever. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, shit is real and I'm sorry. So I get in there. I finally get in there and the bed is hard. It's like concrete. That's basically what it is. And we have to walk in a line. Like, if you get off of the line, you get in trouble. And we walking on the line and it's mainly guys there. I didn't know that they integrated it, but it was mainly guys there, and it was a small section for the females. So it was I would say it was about 12 to 15 girls there. And I just came in there like, look, when I get in here, I don't care how scared I am, afraid I am, I have to be in here and be tough, because who knows what they've been in here for, you know? So I get in there and everybody, you know, it's everybody but this one big girl, and she looked like she didn't play. Like, she looked like she did some shit, you know? She looked like she belonged there, you know? And everybody else, I was like, okay, whatever, I got this, you know. They didn't look crazy. We have certain times where just the girls get to have their little own space to themselves, and that's where we got basically acquainted when I got admitted in there. So we basically played cards. That's all we basically did. All we did was talk or play cards in that room that was just for the female part. But we're just talking to each other, and I'm getting to know everybody, everybody getting to know me, and we're exchanging names and basically asking why you in here, you know. So it's definitely nothing new. Like, you see it on TV, you hear about it, it's really true. Like, people ask, well, why you in here, why you in here? And I'm looking at this little white girl, and I'm like, she's like really small, petite, very like shy, like. And I'm like, why are you here? Because she seems so nice. Like, she was the sweetest person ever. She's like, I killed my boyfriend. I'm like literally, everybody looking at her like, what the fuck? You know, they like it's nothing. Like, they going on with their regular shit. And I'm over here like, did y'all just hear what this bitch just shit? Did y'all just hear what this hoe just saying? Is y'all tripping? This bitch just said she killed her boyfriend, and she fucking a teenager. Like, why are you in here with me? Like, ain't you supposed to be in max security? This is minimum. You're supposed to be in max. You're supposed to be over there. You over here with me. Bitch, you crazy. Go back in your cell. She's like, I'm just, I'm waiting to be transferred or whatever to max security. But yeah, that's why I'm here. And I'm like, this bitch is fucking crazy. And she's in here with me. And now I gotta sleep with my goddamn eye open, looking at that bitch. But the good thing about it is we didn't have to share with nobody, because it wasn't so many females there, so we didn't have to share with anybody as far as the room. So it would be, it wasn't like the bars or anything. It was like a sliding door with a little glass on it. And I just remember being extra ashy. Like, we didn't have lotion. Those panties was granny white cotton panties, extra big. We had like paper type of, they felt like paper socks. I mean, not those thick ass, don't even feel like real cotton. Like, it's just thick ass, itchy socks. And I hate I hate socks, period. But itchy, thick socks, like, I don't even want to wear them. And then the shoes were like paper, like it was like I was walking on the floor bare feet anyway, So, and then my hair, oh my gosh, like, I didn't know what to do with it. Like, I couldn't shampoo it. Like, it was a hot ass mess. It was a hot ass mess. I was ashy. My lips was crusty. My hair was dry and frail. I couldn't shave. It was just the worst experience ever. And I was hungry next to this crazy ass bitch that killed a boyfriend. So then it's time I go to sleep. It's time to get up in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning, we gotta get up. We eat. The food was horrible. I didn't eat anything because the plate has some stuff on there, and I'm like, ugh, this old food on here. I couldn't even clean the plates right. The only thing I did was I had chocolate milk or regular milk. That's the only thing. I did not eat anything there. I had chocolate milk or regular milk. I didn't eat anything for 2 weeks, period. Fuck that. That's the diet for you. But we had our time. We had different activities to do. We had gym time. That's where they integrated you with the girls and guys. We had basically a class time, and it was kind of like some remedial math. And I remember the teacher telling me, she's like, oh my gosh, how do you know how to do this? And I'm like, bitch, I'm supposed to be dumb. So I'm like, what the hell? This is regular basic math, So we was in there, and then you had the choice to go to church. And that's when I really started getting into church. So I'm like, you know what? I get to get out of this little cell that I'm in and we get graham crackers. That's what I did eat though. I had graham crackers. At the end of every lecture or every sermon, we would get graham crackers. So I was looking forward to my graham crackers and my milk every day. Like it was real. And then, okay, so my lawyer, after 2 days, I saw my lawyer, and we had went to court, and she was pregnant, and she was a bitch. Honestly, she was a bitch, and she said she needed to reschedule because of her doctor's appointments and things that she had to do, because technically I would have been out after 2 days, but because of her I had to be there for 2 fucking weeks. So I was pissed off. But I just remember looking out the window a lot, and I remember seeing somebody from my school, and I'm just gonna call him Brian. I seen somebody from my school, and I'm like, what up? And he like, what up? What you doing here? I'm like, what you doing here? You know, find me somebody I know from the outside. I'm like, what you do to get in here? He told me what he did to get in here. I'm like, this what I did to get in here, you know, but I'm trying to get the hook up out of here, you know? So that's what you got, you know, I was telling the truth to him because I knew him. And he was like, man, I'm about to get out. I'm about to get out in 2 days. I'm like, man, I gotta stay here for 2.5 weeks. I can't do this. My lawyer, she just fucking with me, you know? So, I had, it's time for me to get out. I get out or whatever. They give me court supervision, and I can't, basically I'm on, non-official probation. I have to adhere to my mom, whatever she says, be in by 11 o'clock. Basically I can't do, I'm supposed to basically do what I'm supposed to do, you know, or I was gonna go back. And I had a probation officer and everything. I had to do community service. So I get back to school, and I'm like, I go in there and I didn't know what to expect, and everybody like, oh, nigga went to Juvie. And I'm like, yeah, I went to Juvie. Don't fuck with me. This bitch hard as fuck, knowing I was in there scared as hell, you know. But I come walking down the hallway like, yeah, y'all know, because I already was a tomboy. I used to have French braids in and gym shoe. I was a gym shoe fanatic. But I came in there like, yeah, you know, I didn't know what to expect at first. I thought that didn't nobody know, but apparently Brian told everybody, you know, because he got out before me. So he told everybody, and everybody like, oh, don't fuck with her because she'll fuck you up. She was like Juvie for 2.5 weeks. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll be in this bitch, you know. But I ended up doing my community service. I ended up talking to my probation officer and doing everything that I was supposed to do. And to this day, I tell my mama that I'm sorry for doing that and putting her through that, you know. And if I would have just mopped the goddamn floor, I wouldn't have been through all of that. So this is a lesson to everybody. Just do what your mama tell you, and you ain't gotta have no problems, okay? You don't wanna go to jail. Cause right now, we'll go to jail technically, not Juvie no more, sorry. Hope you guys enjoyed my story time. First ever story time. Let me know if you guys want to know any other interesting stories that you would like for me to tell. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.